Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're gonna be checking out career mode again today. At the time of me recording this video, the game has been out for basically 1 week now. Now, as you would have known, I had to step away. The moment the game came out, I had to step away for 3 days. Went and did a Warhammer tournament, actually got first place in the tournament. It was awesome. Then I came back and I wanted to see what everyone was up to in this game. So I started making the spotlights you guys have been seeing over the last week. So while I haven't actually had more than just a couple hours to play this game, under my parks, you can see I've been busy staging all these coaster spotlights, checking out what people have been up to, seeing what's going on in Discord. We've been staging some flumes pools, flat rides, and all sorts of crazy stuff. So putting all that stuff together, recording it, editing, definitely takes a lot of time, and I want to make sure everyone that's tuning in, that you guys have something interesting and new to watch, as what I'm going to be doing in the early stages of playing the game is going to be very time consuming, and I'm not going to be able to get that many videos out right away. But now I have some time to play the game over the weekend now that we have content on the channel. So I think I'm going to be sticking to career mode for at least a little bit. Once I feel familiar and comfortable with the game, I'm probably going to jump over to sandbox. But what's interesting about the career mode, it had me realize that depending on how good these scenarios are, as we can see, there's chapters, and within a chapter, there's multiple levels, and they look interesting, right? Where this Planet Coaster 2 has the edge on other games is the career research tree. What I mean by this is the career research is almost like a new game plus. As you can see, we only have chain lifts and wooden coasters unlocked at this stage of the game, but now we can go ahead and, I don't know, unlock water coasters or powered track rides. Maybe make a go-kart in the next level. This is like a new game plus, because if we go back to our first level, once we have all of the research done, in theory, we can play the first level with everything unlocked like it's sandbox. Then maybe we can come back to the campaign in the future and do like a thorough, make each level into a park with the community's help, almost like a collab park contest. I don't want to make any promises. I just want to know your guys' thoughts. I just think that's a good idea. But without further delay, let's check out Parks and Restoration. Do we want to increase the difficulty now? Warning, changing this option will overwrite the changes you have made. Okay, I think we'll do hard mode. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? What can go wrong? All right, the Foundation has discovered 4 ancient coasters amongst the remains of a crumbling monument, and they need your help restoring them. By attracting guests and completing the coasters, you'll unearth the park's potential and give the Plankonian people a groundbreaking trip back to the time of the ancestors. I feel like we started calling them Plankonians on our own in Discord, and now it's like an official thing. That's hilarious. So yeah, let's go help the Plankonians restore coasters. So from the sounds of it, we're not going to actually build coasters today, but we will restore them, and that's something we haven't done yet. So the game is going to teach us how to make a coaster without actually doing the whole thing. That's my assumption. Let's see for ourselves. Ooh.
Ah, great! You made it!
I did.
Quite the trek, eh? We have rather an interesting project on our hands today. The Foundation has finished excavating a site where they discovered not 1, but 4
that's
ancient
cool.
coasters, and have hired us to fix them up.
Hello, if I may take over from Mr. Thompson. Yes.
New character.
Due to the unique circumstances, we have granted special permission for your company to build on the site, allowing you to restore them using the funds you raise. It's not something we normally do, but the coasters are in such a state of disrepair that if left, they would not likely last. However, I can't say I'm entirely comfortable with a theme park company being trusted with such an important piece of our history. After all, this discovery is the first true proof that Coastonians existed.
Coastonians!
Coastonians?
That's amazing.
That's a new one to me.
Me
They
too.
are thought to be the ancestors of our modern Plankonians, and the first civilization ever to build coasters.
I like it.
Right,
This is
Adriana?
cute.
Oh, yes, that's exactly right.
She's like, sure,
Sorry,
whatever
I'm
you
just
say.
not used to anyone really knowing who they are.
I'm something of an admirer myself. I even did my PhD thesis on their history. I spent a lot of time in the library reading about the physics of coasters. They took away my
I like
membership
this angle.
when I started doing practical experiments in the stacks, though.
In any case, with
Uh-oh. Let me see if I can fix this. Technical difficulties. Testing. I think we're back. Okay, Parks and Restoration. The Foundation... Okay, we already read this. Yes. And Okay, so as predicted, we're gonna be restoring coasters, which for me, I haven't built a coaster in Planet Coaster 2 yet. I mean, I've only played like all of 2 hours other than playing around in other creations. I have 22 hours logged on the game, 2 of which I've played myself. So putting the community first, checking out their creations. But with that, I've seen what people have done, and it's more than intimidating than anything. Can we actually set... Oh, that's much better. Yeah, we want to change the time of day. But these are the things I'm learning. The UI, what you can do, and that sort of thing. I'm getting a little bit more familiar with the controls, UI, all that stuff. And that's helping a lot. And I can bring some of that knowledge into these. Now, because I haven't built a coaster myself, I actually really appreciate this level and the way they've structured this campaign, because we're going to learn how to connect this segment to that segment, smooth it out a little bit, and maybe make some alterations to it overall without actually having to design a coaster layout start to finish. So I quite like that. Let's see what we got going on here in terms of objectives. So bronze medal, relic revive. Oh, I wonder if the difficulty changes the amount of objectives, because comparing this to the last scenario, we have a lot more objectives. Build a shop facility, hire janitor, hire mechanic, complete the Gomp Cuva. Where is that? That's our wooden coaster. Have 2 flat rides and set them to open. Okay. Ride scenery rating of 2,000 for any ride. So we're gonna have to do some theming. And where would our research help us? Where do we do that again? Research. Water rides kind of out of the question. Track rides out of the question. What's this? A small solar panel, single decker bus, a special flat ride, tower flat rides, and flumes. Well, I don't want to spend all our money because we might need that money going into the next one, but is it just the bumper cars? We might want like a tower flat ride. Let's go with that. I feel like if we're gonna go each level, we should at least try to buy something new and test something new. So today we'll maybe add in a tower flat ride, since that's part of our objective. And we will complete these coasters and have, I guess, my first completed coaster in Planet Coaster 2. Yeah, let's see what we're dealing with here. We got a little park entrance. Let's plop ourselves down here. Look at this. This is looking nice. Little statue out front. Our Coastonian. Here's our Plankonians. Now, I don't know how much time I want to waste because I am on hard mode now. So maybe I want to do some stuff on pause mode. But yeah, there's not a lot going on for these guests right now. Other than, what is this? Information booth? Something like that. Souvenir shop. I don't know. Bathrooms. And then just a long path to nowhere. A closed coaster. So I think we want to get them going on a couple rides, right? That was our objective. And wasn't there something else with the shops? Shops, facilities, and a flat ride. I like this plaza, so maybe we utilize it. We can get a couple rides in here. We can maybe get a shop in here. And then we have the queue to the coaster here as well. Or do we? That's an exit? The queue's there. I don't like that. We might have to rework the queue. All right. So, do we have any pre-built? Let's go by theme. Mythology. 3 mythology rides. That's quite nice. Teacups. And what is this? The mythology, the cube. And a second cube. I kind of like this one with the Medusa. And then we can also get the teacups. I feel like the teacups works here better because it's kind of in this round area. But in order to do that, we're going to have to select these bushes. I wonder if actually, instead of deleting, I can't move them. Oh, confirm selection. Yes, we can. So rather than deleting them, let's just move them. Wait, what? Confirm selection. Apply. Nice. Easy peasy. Now we want to pay attention to our entrance and exit. So I think they should just exit right on the path. And then we can have a queue going down here. And then maybe we can take a look at some of that mythology theming. No power. Oh. How do we do that again? Power generator. What's going on over here? This is a power distributor. But where's it getting the power from? I don't think there is an actual generator. I'll add a generator over here. And then where's the distributor? Power distributor. So we're going to need a power distributor. I'm going to actually put it next to the queue and then try to incorporate it into the theming somehow. Maybe we can put like a statue on it or something and hit OK. And then we link that to that. Is the distributor hooked up to the generator? Wait, how do you hook the generator up? Wait, did I make a water generator? Whoops. Let's get rid of that. That's a power generator. Okay. So now how do I hook this up? Connect generators. Wait, how do you connect a distributor to a generator? It only... Oh, it lowers the scenery score by 750. Yeah, how do I connect the generator to the distributor? Oh, there it goes. I don't know how I did that. So we have 110 out of 120 available power. Is that correct? One generator was enough to power just this flat ride? Oh, what? And this is a power distributor. Wait, why does this power distributor look so much smaller than this one? And the generator is the same size as this one. Huh. It says total capacity 470. Well, I think we're good for now, but I am confused by this power system. We'll figure it out. For now, let's add in our queue. I think I'm gonna try this rustic queue out. Cannot build a path / queue. Oh, I put the exit on the wrong spot. I gotta redo this. So I'm gonna move the exit over here, move the entrance over here. Now we can connect the path, and I want to do the rustic queue. That looks better. And we'll try to, we'll give it a little bit of space so that we can try to cover up this generator a little bit. But that looks pretty good. Now we can open her up, and we have our Greek teacups. I like it. Now we should open up a second one. I like the Medusa one. Can we fit that in here? I think we can. Just gonna have to nudge a few things around. Let's go ahead and remove these bushes. Oops. And we're gonna just move this pillar off to the side and then see where we can fit it in after. I'm gonna place it a little bit onto the path. And then, is this the entrance? It is. And that is, no. Place entrance. There. Place exit. There. Connect paths. I feel like with this queue, we can just do a little bit of a circle. And then we can use that for our theming. And we can kind of theme both queues together at once somehow here. And then this one can shoot out the side. Now, what is the path style? I think we're going to go with the rustic path as well. And the line width is 4. And we can pop it out like that. And then we can get our pillar right in here. And why not, while we're at it, duplicate said pillar and fit in another one right over here. Oh, that's scaling it. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll put it out front like this. Yeah, that's not bad. Cool. There it is. Now we can throw it into test or ride open mode. Cool. I like it. We need shops. Oh, and didn't we have to hire staff? 1 janitor and 1 mechanic. Let's do that. Mechanic. Boop. Janitor. Let's get a couple food shops and facilities in here. So what's that under? Facilities. And can we get mythology themed facilities? Is that not a thing? Is that a research thing? I don't see anything for like shops and facilities in here. It's just the rides. It looks to me like there's Viking themed shops from Frontier, but nothing mythology. That's a bit disheartening. Yeah, I definitely want to revisit these when we have themed shops, and if I want to make a mythology shop right now, it'll take me the next 6 hours because I'm so yeah, it just takes a while to build. That's all. Speed build time. So I guess we're gonna go with Planet Coaster. Let's do this. I want to see some of these new shops. So we'll do Viva La Vegan, and let's check out Pip Shot Juice. I want it right here, so I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these bushes. I think those are the bushes I moved earlier. Okay, there they are. Viva La Vegan. So it's like burritos and stuff. Wraps. Very good. Maybe do a little sitting area. Plazas and paths. How come I don't have any plazas and paths stuff? Where do you get benches from? There's no items under scenery. I have to switch the tab over to custom between blueprints. Now, while I was going through blueprints, I did notice something kind of interesting. So there's this mythology coaster station, which is supposed to go on a coaster station, clearly, as you can see here. But what if we plop that down there and give it a quick old edit, delete these floors. Oh, look at that. If you just right click, it just deletes it. Whoops. Edit building. Right click, right. Oh, it's not that reliable, but there we go. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe even get rid of these. There we go. I cleaned it up. And then when I hit done, I can move this. And I figure, you know, we can have that kind of encompassing our shops a little bit. How would I want to do this? Something like that. That's kind of cool. And then these statues, we can just, whoa. The statues are multiple pieces. Okay, let's select them all. There we go. Move them off to the side there. It's almost like they're holding dinner plates. Grab the other one and do the same thing. So I'm just so you know, I'm shift selecting each of the pieces and it's adding them to the selection group. So I'm hoping to not only learn things myself, but teach you guys a couple tips along the way. So that is our fork, and that is our plate, and that is our restaurant. Now, unfortunately, I heard the barriers are not working properly in this game at the moment, which means the guests are going to walk in and out of these pillars, unfortunately. So yeah, they'll probably just walk through these. That is why I'm trying to clean it up as much as possible to reduce the possibilities of jank. And we're going to move this one off to the side too and rotate that. And this way, our guests can get some shade when they get some food. And let's put the benches in. Maybe what we could do to fake the barriers is if we go to scenery, create custom benches. Let's see what we got here. Is there like specific scenery theme? Mythology. Ah, look at that. So we can actually add these kind of mythology tables to the edges of our pillars. And hopefully by doing so, the guests won't walk through the pillars because they are going to realize that they're benches, maybe, hopefully. And then maybe we can add some bins there as well. This will hopefully prevent them from walking through pillars. That's the best we can do for now. And then our benches can kind of go in here as well. Where it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, hopefully that provides our guests with some shade. Yeah, they are still kind of walking through the pillars. Now kind of walking around them. Okay, that is working a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, I always wanted to test this with Planet Coaster 2. In Planet Coaster 1, they sat at the benches for a very, very short amount of time. They sat down 2-3 seconds, they got up. It seems already, no, they did sit there longer. And these people sat there longer than these people did. So they were interacting with strangers or something. I don't know. Or maybe that's a group. That is a group. All right. Nonetheless, they sat there for a bit. I guess what we need is a bathroom as well, right? So let's sneak one of these in here. Facilities, bathroom. Well, that's a long bathroom. I don't really care that it's crashing through the back of my Greek building there. It is what it is. But I figured since we don't have any Greek-themed facilities, at least by putting this little build on top of it, it adds a little bit of theming to what we currently had. And I think that's better than nothing, right? We're trying to get a little bit creative going into these videos from here on out. And we have a two themed flat rides, a themed eatery, food court. We've checked all the boxes for our objectives so far. Let's drop a save. I will probably come back to decorating this queue in just a bit. For now, we got a coaster to fix. So I think that is our primary objective here. I'm a little unsatisfied with how this queue is, and I'm a little scared to try and fix it. Maybe we can look to do that after. So we're gonna edit the coaster. Oh wait, it has no power supply. So where can we sneak in a facility? Power distributor, right, is what we need. We can just kind of jam it in the bushes here. There we go. Power distributor, and that will hook up to our other distributor. Now this area is technically powered. Yay! And edit coaster. Let's see what we're cooking with. So far, this doesn't look very smooth. So not only do we have to fix the coaster, but we probably want to test the smoothing tools of the coaster as well. And I don't, okay, that's easy. Snap that together. Now we go to this bit, snap that together. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of customization here because we're just literally filling in the blanks, but maybe we can try to do something to it. Because yeah, I mean, it is like a tutorial in a way, but it's a bit of a creative tutorial. And I actually haven't played with these tools yet. So can I grab a piece of the coaster and drag it up? I was playing Park, the last time I built a coaster was in Park Beyond, and yeah, you could just grab nodes and drag them. It was actually quite a nice intuitive build. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's this little drag button. So we can just pull pieces up, sort of, from the looks of things. It doesn't really like it though. So I think we need a longer segment in order to do that. But what if I grabbed multiple segments, like this whole area, and it still doesn't want to pull it up? What about this whole area? Yeah, so I was just thinking maybe I could like grab a piece and then like extreme bank it. I could definitely extreme bank it there from the looks of it. So I'm not mad at that. Or no, it's snapping back. Pre-existing sections of this ride may not be modified. Oh, that's what's happening. Ah. So they do give you the, they don't give you any creative freedom. So can we smooth select it? No, because it's we can't even smooth the coaster because it's, all right. So the whole purpose of this was to reconnect the missing tracks. Okay. I get it. You want me to do the thing. I just thought it would have been fun if we could like overbank the corners, add some higher peaks, more airtime, drop down some of the slopes a bit more, maybe bank it a bit heavier over here. I was kind of looking forward to doing that because it's something I could do easily, right? It's like a nice track, but we could make it even better. But it's not going to let us do that here today, unfortunately. So we'll just continue on. Continue on. Keep on keeping on. But I'm not mad at this. It's something. All right, now we can test the coaster. Ooh, wait, no. Very important that we don't have that song on there. What song do I want to go with? Can we sort by, oh, there we go, mythology. It's called the Gomkuva. Skyla and Charybdis? Let's do that. Okay, and test coaster. I'm here for it. Oh, look at that, guys. See this? Just hold the phone. Everybody hold the phone. I apologize for whatever videos I've made recently or videos I have coming up recently where I complained about this feature. So if you go into camera view, see this test rating at the top? Open testing. There's your ride stats. I was saying that I wish you could check the ride stats from here. I don't know why I didn't notice this button. But now I know it's there. So, hey, we learned something from campaign, and that is the whole purpose of campaign, guys. And it taught me something for the future coaster spotlights. I'm very, very happy right now. Very cool. All right, we're gonna speed up this lift hill. And we got a whole other side to this park, and there's guests walking around it already. We're gonna have to take a look at that in a second. I didn't realize that side of the park was open. I mean, even though we can't modify the coaster, it looks pretty decent. It's not a bad Woody at all. It's a better coaster layout than I probably would have come up with on my first ever Woody. And it serves as a good reference point to be like, how should I make a good wooden coaster? Well, this isn't bad. It goes in and out of itself, right? Passes through. Has some pretty decent banking and turnarounds. And some good little uppy-downy bunny hills. We just would have liked to overbank some of these turns and stuff and make it a little bit more extreme. For no reason other than it's awesome to do that. Ooh. This is why we ride our coasters. There's a pillar in our way, which I can't move the coaster. So we'll have to move the pillar. That rolls back into the station quite slow. I did not notice this, so we need to get rid of this. I'm just gonna delete it, to be honest. Boop. There's like a little piece of paper there and a torch. Get rid of that. Yeah, there's a bit of jank hole there, but no one's gonna notice. In fact, I'm gonna delete this one on the other side too. Boom. Symmetrical-ish. All right, now our coaster's not gonna crash into anything. Oh, we got 2 trains running on this at all times. That's right, we have the block section here. So one coaster goes from there down and the other starts here. Very nice. Okay, I think we are ready to open the coaster.
I've just spoken to the foundation.
No.
I'm surprised to say that they're pleased with your results.
I want to
so
fix
far.
the path.
That's wonderful news. We should get started on the next one then. Post haste.
Mr.
I'm not
Thompson,
ready.
I would caution against any haste. This project needs to be done
How do I delete
properly,
this?
with due care and respect.
Why, of course. We shall continue our work with care, respect, and an appropriately restrained dash of enthusiasm.
Ah, Parks and Restoration bronze objective completed. Most popular attraction of the day is the teacups. Well, it's the first attraction we placed in, so that makes sense. Yeah, I want to extend the queue over top of the coaster, make a little bit of a bridge there. And can we bring it down to the plaza? Too steep. Can you make it not so steep? All right, we're gonna have to learn here. How do I rotate it? I don't know if I can rotate it. What is considered not too steep? Well, what if I instead brought it to here? No. Okay, let me do that. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Slowly but surely. No, I wanted to wrap it back around here. Well, you know what? I can wrap it around to here, right? What? Why am I having such a hard time with this? It does not like my upper bit. Okay, what if I went from there to here? All right, I will accept that. At least it's a longer queue now, but it certainly needs some love. Open. Now, what's our money situation? Because we are on hard mode and we don't want to lose the objective. It says I made 91,000 today. Where's our grass? Park cash. We dropped in cash. Profit breakdown. Income breakdown. I mean, I don't see any red numbers. Profits going up, right? Park value. This summary sheet. Oh, that's the value of the park is 91,000. We have 12,000. And where's the income after profits or after costs? I have to do the math myself. Do I take away the costs after the income? But this should show you like your daily profit, right? Am I crazy? Oh, that is the net profit income, 1,567. I just feel like why is it not giving me a better graph? It just says 0 here. All right. Yeah, okay. Based off this diagram, now I see a diagram. This is like the first day. We made this much, but we lost this much. We made this much, but we lost this much. As long as we are making more than, as long as more's coming in that's going out, we're good to go. 1,500 bucks a day, I guess. And we only have 12,000 left to spend. All right. Seems reasonable. So I guess like, yeah, I could spend all this money on theming, which I did. I said I spent like 20,000 or something. This theming could have gone towards rides. So I want to be a little bit more careful on that. But I do want to put some theming on these queues. But maybe we should let some other attractions get going so that they can give us the money that we need. So what is our new objective? Have 3 flat rides. So we're going to add in a third here. Complete this ride, which is this one here. And build a new coaster. Oh boy. I feel like we're gonna need an entire video just for that. I suspected, like, I kind of wanted, with jump cutting and everything, to add power facility. So why are these distributors smaller than the other ones that I had? That's what I don't quite understand. Yeah, I don't understand that whatsoever. Boom, and then we connect it to this. But is that enough power? 800 bucks. I didn't get to finish my last thought though. I was hoping to get a whole campaign level done per video with jump cuts and stuff, but I think going forward as they get more complicated, we might have to do multiple episodes per scenario. So we might have like 2-part videos. What's going on here? Extend it. Can we smooth that? That looks a little janky. Oh, there we go. Still don't like the way that looks. It's gonna, yeah, it's gonna give us more creative freedom as we get deeper into the campaign. So that idea that I had at the top of the video for a new game plus, I think it's really gonna be more beneficial to do it on levels that give you more creative freedom. Right? Because if I went back to this level and I had to just reconnect the coasters again, not too excited about doing that a second time. So the moment the game gives us full creative rights, I think that is the point which we would want to really go all out, especially with a new game plus all research. So I think everything's connected up. Did I miss anything? And we're gonna pick some music on this. We're gonna go back to mythology and let's go Olympic Duel for this one. All right, and let's give it a test. Off we go. That's my smooth track jutting into the lift. And we have a tree in the lift as well. Speed this up. Why is there a tree there? Oh, this part sucks. That's absolute garbage, but we can't modify the coaster. So there's nothing we can do about that. Or at least I think we can't, right? Let me try testing this one. Maybe the second one they let us modify. And I don't know why this looks so jank. Can I at least bring this up? It just doesn't want to do anything here. Ah! Smooth it. Smooth it. Hey, that's better. Yeah, that's better. And where was that tree? There it is. This tree shouldn't be there. Let's get rid of that. Nudge it to the side there. Good. All right. And does this coaster have a queue? It's doing the same thing with the queue again. We're going to fix this. Select, delete this whole thing. Can I make a zigzag staircase? Let's experiment. I don't know how to do this. So I think we want line builder, straight, connection angle, fixed length. Oh, fixed length. Oh, there we go. It's turning, dropping, and then we could turn it again. Ooh, look at that, you guys. I did it. That wasn't so hard. I really thought that was going to be a lot harder to pull off. We did that in seconds. A zigzag staircase. And now the queue is at least longer than it was before. And that's not bad. Let's open it up. Testing is incomplete. Oh, let's give it a minute then. Oh, there it goes. Objectives. Build a coaster. We'll get the third flat ride in. See where we can put this. Maybe right here. That looks like a good spot for one. And what do we have? We did research on the new flat rides. Let's turn off the scenery theming. Yeah, we got these. And they're kind of like tropical. So it didn't give us a drop. Well, research. If I replay a level, can I get more research points? Like, can I farm a level? Or is it limited? I hope I don't regret doing this, but I'm going to get the special flat ride. And hopefully we get another mythology ride. Nope, that was a waste. Let's go to the workshop. I am curious to see if we can pull this off. Where is flat rides in the search option? I literally don't know how to search by flat ride. Am I crazy? There's no ride option. You think it would be under services or something? Toilets, drink shops, changing rooms, gift shops, staff buildings, entrances. It's none of these things. Where's flat ride? Well, I'm gonna hit confirm filters and just look through until I see a flat ride, I guess. That's annoying. They did all these work for custom flat rides. Why is it not a filter option? Flight of Pegasus by TJ. We're gonna subscribe to it and like it. I don't know if I have that in my game. So we might want to grab a backup. If anyone knows what the filter option is for flat rides, I looked through all of the tags. I couldn't figure it out. And it looks like it cleared my options. What the heck? I picked mythology, blueprint. Where's flat ride? Ooh, Medusa's Revenge by Zakari. Like and subscribe. Oh, look at that. The moment you subscribe to something, it clears your filter. Oh, no. So every time I see something I like, I gotta go right back in. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's get out of here and see if this actually worked. Hey, look at that. Flight of the Pegasus. Shout out to the creator that made this. You saved the day. Although it's tiny. Maybe that's not the best spot for it. We could sneak it in here with our other flat rides, I think. We got a whole lot of them going on here anyways. Let's do this. Bonk. And connect path. Paths cannot connect. Oh, there we go. And I do want curvy. Curvy paths. Woohoo! Connection square. Boom. Nailed it. Open her up. That is another objective complete. I am curious. Is our Medusa coaster in here? What was it called? It might be using pieces that we don't have access to. Let's take a look. We want to filter by workshop. Finding Bigfoot. That's not what we want. And that's not also what we want. The creator must have used pieces that we don't have. We can try again. Otherwise, we're going to have to build our own coaster here. Searching by mythology coasters. And there's flat rides in there. Weird. Yeah, I installed Medusa's Revenge. It does show blueprint. And none of these look mythology themed. And not all of them are coasters. So the filtering in this game is kind of not great. Yeah, I don't think the filter is working unless people are just uploading with all of the filter boxes checked. Mythology statue. It has a giant coaster in the background. Therefore, it's a coaster, everybody. R2-D2. All right. I think we're building our own coaster. But in order to do that, At my recording at this moment before editing is at an hour, and I want to keep videos under an hour. But I know building a coaster will probably take me over an hour. What I'm thinking we'll do, I will build a coaster off, like I'll record myself building a coaster and then speed it up, and then just, yeah, we'll do a speed coaster build in the next episode, because I'm gonna build track, delete track, smooth track, move da, and I don't want to talk and do that and edit that, so just gonna do a speed build, coaster build in the next one, fiddle around with it, see if I can actually make a decent coaster with the tools that I have here, with the options that I have available in the space that I have. Where am I even gonna build this coaster? The borders are all taken up. Yeah, where do I build a coaster? The border ends here? I don't know where I'm gonna build a coaster. I mean, if I can build back here, I think this is the most idyllic spot. No, the border ends here. It's so hard to see the border. Yeah, it ends here. So I'm gonna have to make a really compact coaster, but I think we could run one around here-ish and make that work. Although I kind of want to make the wooden coaster. I'll figure out what I want to do, think about it, maybe experiment, maybe delete my first coaster. And when I have a working coaster build, we will speed that up, put that in the beginning of the next video, and go from there. So what did we accomplish in today's video? Well, we connected all these broken coasters. So now all these broken coasters are working and hopefully bringing us in money and guests. They are. And we got a decorative food court that nobody's using. And 3 Greek-themed flat rides, 1 off the workshop, which is really cool. And I want to add some theming to those queues in the next one, as well as Themepark coaster queue. Maybe we can add a little pool in the middle of this plaza? I don't know. We'll see what the objectives have to say. What do we have going on here? So we just got to build that coaster and we move on to the next one. So I guess that's what we have in store for us. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next time for our first ever coaster build in Planet Coaster 2. Get to see how I enjoy the smoothing tools and see if I can make an actual decent coaster layout in a very cramped area up top. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.